Good morning, everyone. We've got another read aloud. This one is the book called Giraffes Can't Dance. It is written by Giles Andrea Parker and Guy Parker Reese. Gerald was a tall giraffe whose neck was long and slim, but his knees were awfully crooked and his legs were rather thin. Do you notice we're going to have a rhyming pattern in this book? He was very good at standing still and munching shoots off trees, but when he tried to run around, he buckled at the knees. Now every year in Africa, they hold the jungle dance, where every single animal turns up to skip and prance. And this year when the day arrived, poor Gerald felt so bad, because when it came to dancing, he was really very bad. How do you think Gerald's feeling? Pretty sad, because he can't dance. The warthogs started waltzing, the rhinos rock and rolled, the lions danced a tango that was elegant and bold. The chimps all did a cha-cha with a very Latin feel, and 8 baboons then teamed up for a splendid Scottish reel. So all the animals are doing different types of dances. But not poor Gerald. Gerald swallowed bravely as he walked toward the floor, but the lions saw him coming, and they soon began to roar. "Hey, look at clumsy Gerald," the animals all sneered. "Giraffes can't dance, you silly fool. Oh, Gerald, you're so weird." They're not being very nice to Gerald, are they? Gerald simply froze up. He was rooted to the spot. "They're right," he thought. "I'm useless. Oh, I feel like such a clot." So he crept off from the dance floor and he started walking home. He'd never felt so sad before. So sad and so alone. That wasn't very nice of those other animals at all. Gerald just wanted to dance. Then he found a little clearing and he looked up at the sky. "The moon can be so beautiful," he whimpered with a sigh. "Excuse me," coughed a cricket who'd seen Gerald earlier on, "but sometimes when you're different, you just need a different song." Listen to the swaying grass and listen to the trees. To me, the sweetest music is the branches in the breeze. So imagine that the lovely moon is playing just for you. Everything makes music if you really want it to. Very wise words from the cricket. Do you see the cricket up here talking to him? With that, the cricket smiled and picked up his violin. Then Gerald felt his body do the most amazing thing. His hooves had started shuffling, making circles on the ground. His neck was gently swaying, and his tail was swishing round. He threw his legs out sideways, and he swung them everywhere. Then he did a backward somersault and leapt into the air. Gerald felt so wonderful, his mouth was open wide. "I am dancing! Yes, I'm dancing! I am dancing!" Gerald cried. So Gerald's pretty happy now, isn't he? Then one by one each animal who'd been there at the dance arrived while Gerald boogied and watched him quite entranced. That means they were shocked, they were amazed. They shouted, "It's a miracle! We must be in a dream! Gerald's the best dancer that we've ever seen." So Gerald could dance all along, he just needed some encouragement. How did you learn to dance like that? Please, Gerald, tell us how." But Gerald simply twirled around and finished with a bow. Then he raised his head and looked up at the moon and stars above. "We all can dance," he said, "when we find music that we love." So that was a really sweet book, and that was really nice because it showed how much happier he was and how much more he believed in himself when he got encouragement and support from the cricket. So that's something we can learn too, is to encourage others and to support each other and believe in each other. Thanks for listening.